Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Otumba Adams Show. My name remains Adams Lofimolajide, and you are welcome, especially. How have you guys been? How is work? How is life? How is everything all together? And happy Eid Mubarak to the Muslims out there. You guys just finished your 30 days fasting. I hope you guys had a swell time. All right, so we talk about business, we talk about entrepreneurship, we talk about how to make your life better. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about different ways greed can ruin your business. The different ways that greed can ruin your business. Okay. This is a live broadcast. If you're watching me live right now, please put your name, your location in the comment section so that I'll know you're part of the show and I will welcome you specially. All right. So today's episode promises to be very interesting. And I'm sure at one point or the other, if you are in business, you probably like have had that tingling in your mind that like, I need to be a little bit greedy. I need to like make more money. And if money is like the main thing that drives you, at some point you become greedy. I think I've actually been in that phase before in my life. And I'm still going to share an example of something I did, which actually backfired on the long run. And yeah, so let's get right into what we have for today. The first part that I have on my list is you neglect customer satisfaction for money. Now, this is one of the issues that like a lot of entrepreneurs actually have out there. That are those that are actually greedy. Not all entrepreneurs, right? The entrepreneurs that are greedy, this is their major issue. They neglect the customer satisfaction. They are money eccentric, and by the time you forget about satisfying your customers. You're just all about the money. You do not care about how your customers feel. Then you would begin to lose your customers. It is as simple as that. There's someone that I used to buy something from, and I realized that like this particular woman loved her money much more than the satisfaction of her client, to the extent that like she could actually sell something that is bad for you just because she wants to get rid of that product off her shelf, but doesn't care how the customer would actually feel if they actually take that good if they take the good home and they're like they realize they're like this thing is no longer good, right? It's got to me and I told myself that like I would actually stop buying from that particular woman because I felt that like this is cheating. This person is only thinking about the profit she wants to make, but she doesn't think about how we, the customer, actually feel. And I think for almost 6 months now, I haven't actually bought any product from her, and that's it. So if you are thinking of making money over the satisfaction of your customers, you would end up losing all your points on the list. The second point I have here is you make bad personal decisions. If you are driven by money, trust me, at some point you'll be faced with challenges. And because you are greedy, you are actually looking for ways to make more money, right? You would end up making bad decisions. Now, I'm going to share something like that happened to me how many years ago? It was around the time that like Buhari came into power, and I had issues or like I think I had a problem with my business partners as at then. And I was like, okay, how do I increase my capital? And then at that point in time, I wasn't thinking straight, right? The greed in me, wanting to get money at all costs, overrode my normal thinking um, system. And I walked up to a particular mentor. He was a mentor then, right? Because he actually introduced me to the whole importation as at then. And I walked up to him and I was like, sir, I need to like raise capital. I need money right now. What can I do? And he said something that let's go into betting. Now, for those people that bet, I don't have any issues with you guys, but personally, I would never try that in my life ever again because I was actually looking for money, I went to betting, and at the end of the day, I lost the original capital that I had, the little capital I had. I lost everything because I was trying to like double the money overnight. And I'm sure a lot of us would probably have been in that show at one point or the other. Probably like you have to pay back someone, and because you're looking for fast money, that greed is in you. The next thing you're looking for ways of trying to double the money. And before you know it, you actually lose everything altogether. So personally, I would never bet again in my life. And well, I pray I don't change my decision, right? Because humans can actually be, but right now I would never bet. And for you out there also, I would also advise you not to, but then it's your decision and the ball is in your court. All right. So that's the second point. The third point that I have here is your employees may ruin your business because of the way you treat your employees. It will show in the way your employees actually behave towards the customers, right? They would say bad things about you. They might probably even be cranky towards the customers because they realize that like your sole aim is to make profits, but not their own well-being. And if you do that to your clients, trust me, your business would not last. Except you want to be the only person that will be handling how your business runs. But if you have employees and you are very, very greedy, at some point, it would actually show. All right. So that's point number three. It's a brief one today, but I'm sure that like, you're actually getting value in today's episode. I can see more people watching me. Please, if you like to write your name or location, put it there. All right. It makes me feel that like I have people actually watching me. All right. So the fourth point that I have here is you do not take time to rest. Now, one of the things that like I have realized about greedy people is that they always want to make money. They're always looking for the next way to make fast cash. And before you realize it, they end up becoming worn out, or probably like they end up having one ailment or the other because they do not want to rest. And yeah, more often than not, like that particular ailment is like life. What's the word? I can't remember that English word anymore. But you know what I'm trying to say, like life threatening. Yes, that's the word, right? You realize that they break down, they cannot get back up, or it takes a longer period of time for them to get back up. And everything they are actually chasing, everything that they're trying to like acquire would go elsewhere. And it really doesn't make any sense, right? So please do not be greedy. Number 5 on the list is you take on more clients than you can handle. I have seen this play out over and over again, especially for greedy people, because you feel that like, yes, I have a target to meet. I want to make like a million naira, 5 million naira this month. And before you realize it, you are taking in more clients, much more than you can actually handle, such that you start delivering poor service to the customers. And before you know it, those people would not use your service again because they realize that like your service is poor, your customer service is terrible, your delivery is terrible, everything about you is just terrible. But for you, you are thinking like, I just made a quick buck here, I made a quick buck there. But those people most likely would not use your service again. And even if they were to, they would not refer you to somebody else because they realize that like this person doesn't give quality service and it doesn't make any sense. So if you're greedy out there, you're trying to take in much more than you can actually handle. I think some of the people that actually do that will be tailors. Sometimes, like they take on, they take cloths from this customer, from that customer, especially like tailors in Nigeria, especially, right? They take so many customers, and at the end of the day, they realize that like they cannot not actually handle the job, and they start postponing their date of delivery, which to me, nah, it doesn't make any sense at all. All right, so that's number 5. Number 6 on the list is other businesses will distance themselves from your own business because when people realize that you are greedy, right? While trying to network with other people, while trying to network with other business owners, the other people would realize that like this person is all about the money. They do not even care about the well-being of others. They only care about themselves because they are self-centered, they are selfish, and they are greedy. Now, once people realize this about you, they would want to distance themselves with you. They would not want to do business with you. And on the long run, it is going to affect your business because if people cannot chip in at one point or the other into your business trying to help you out, you cannot do everything all by yourself. And as I said earlier, you're going to break down because you're trying to be the alpha and omega of your business, and the human body can only go as far as it can. It cannot take too many things at the same time. So people leaving your business or people not wanting to do business with you, other businesses not wanting to do business with you would affect your business in the long run and your business will crumble. And then the last but not least point I have here is the fact that like you end up not having a successor. Now, one of the things I realize about a lot of people that are greedy in business is the fact that like they do not want to mentor any other person. And if they would not want to mentor any other person, there would be nobody to take after the business when they are long gone, because they want to do everything all by themselves. They don't want any other person to know their secrets. They don't want anybody to be involved in the business that they are actually doing. And if that is the case, you will not have a successor, and your business after you're long gone will dwindle. It will die, and that's it. Everybody forgets about you. Your legacy is buried. Nothing. You wouldn't even have any legacy because it's already buried with you. It's gone, and that's it. So, with these 7 points that I have highlighted, I am sure that like you've been able to realize that like if you're greedy in business, you really do not need it. Like, you know what? Don't just try it. Okay, it's not worth it to be greedy in business. All right, take what you can, give your best to your customers, and don't overdo it. Do not overdo it. All right. Always give your best version to the people around you. And before you know it, people start singing your praises. People start telling other people about your business. But when you're greedy, you end up losing on the long run. Yes, you might actually have some gains right now, but over time, people would see you for who you are and they would not want to do business with you, and your business will crumble. All right, guys, this brings us to the end of today's episode. If you have loved this episode, please like, share with your loved ones, and tell someone about this program. Okay. We talk about business, we talk about freelancing, entrepreneurship, and how to be a better person on the long run. From myself to you guys, my name remains Adam Slofimolajide, and I say be the best version. I think I just said it like a Yoruba person. Be the best version God has created you to be. Enjoy your evening, guys.